come on in, sit down. Come on in, have a seat. Take off your shoes. Get ready. How you doing today, guys? Welcome back. It is Taco Tuesday. I just kind of threw the thumbnail up, thought it'd be a little fun to have. We have some information going on with the views. Sunny Holsten's son being written a ticket. Now she decided to step up with her legal lawyer expertise, which I would say it's probably more like white privilege because she does live in an all white neighborhood. You know, her home is a mansion. Also, if you want to donate and support the show, guys, it's going across the screen there. You can hit us up on the Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Don't forget to support the channels. Also, we have Trump's name signature being printed everywhere, they are claiming. We are looking at the $100 bill today. We're going to see. We're going to pull one out of my pocket. We're going to see if it's on there yet. I don't know if I have a crisp 100 yet. I don't know when it's going to take effect. We're going to look at it and see. So welcome in, guys. Hope you enjoy the show. We're just here to hang out, chill out. It's Taco Tuesday. We're going to jump into this show, and we're just going to see here what is going on with Sunny Holsten's son. So I think he was jogging. He's training for maybe some junior Olympics or something. He went, a gate was open. I think he kind of went into a private property area he was not supposed to be, which, you know, she's throwing a fit over because, oh, I told the police not to harass him. He was my son, and he's black. Lady, you live in an all-white mansion neighborhood, gated-in community. They know who you are. He still broke the law.
Sunny Holsten from The View is flexing her legal muscle, and it involves her son.
What's up,
her son was training. He's an athlete on this dirt road, and he saw this gravel incline with a gate open, so he went in to train on the gravel, not seeing there was a no trespass sign on that gate. Police officer came.
That don't mean shit.
Cited him. Sunny
not to me. He still trespassed. If that was any of us, I'd probably be in handcuffs, to tell you the truth.
Showing up at the scene, but the officer still wrote the ticket. It is a minor criminal offense.
It's minor. Yeah, it's a minor. And I get it. She don't want it on his record. He's a young kid or younger, you know, teenager or whatever. I get that as a parent. I would want to see what it was as well, why he was getting ticketed. But this lady's a lawyer, but I think she's got brain rot. She's been on that damn TV show so long. I think her law stuff is kind of went out the door. She's ignorant. I wouldn't have her to represent me. I mean, that's just truth. That's how I feel about her. I think she's washed up. And I get it, but she's going to try to pull the privilege card because she's famous, you know.
It's still a criminal offense.
It's still,
Sunny
yes.
wrote this letter. And
she's going to.
It is awesome. She really lays out a case that this Harvard grad with a clean.
But she wouldn't do that for any regular person that she knew. This is her son. Of course, she's going to lay out a case.
Record should not be penalized this way because the gate was open and he didn't see the sign. That's not on the owner of the property. That's on the kid running. He should have stopped and examined it. Doesn't matter if it was on the gate and the gate was open. Still, it's not his property. It's his job to, you know, to make sure he's not going into an area he doesn't supposed to. That the case be dismissed. Now, this has become
a
public issue.
It probably will be.
This letter,
because who she is.
We will see if the DA bends and makes this case go away.
Well, probably more than likely. And we got Trump. We have something on Trump here.
Let's not get carried away.
Okay.
Donald Trump's signature will be on a $100 bill.
Well, it's going to be on all the currency for the 250th.
Everything.
Okay. Now, let's see how old this is, because let's just pull out right here and see. Do I even have any hundreds on me? Let's see here. Yeah, let's see here. Let's see. Let's see, baby. I got a couple right here. I always keep some money spared back. There's a couple. Let's see if his name is on here. Not on this one. And these are crisp. These are nice and new. No, let's see where they're going to be. Let's see where.
Yes, so that as Treasury Secretary, I only have two mandates. The currency has to say "In God We Trust" somewhere on it.
In God We Trust.
It cannot be a image of a living person, but we have the president's signature, which again, I think it is appropriate for the 250th.
Okay.
During the
it's not on mine.
A Calvin Coolidge coin, so we can't.
I think it'd be neat. They're not going to. They're going to fight, and these are real, by the way. They're going to fight every way in the world to keep his name off of anything they can. We know that. They're already pushing so much pushback against his face going on Mount Rushmore. I don't think it could actually fit. And I'll tell you why. Because on the left side of the stone, the reason they couldn't go with the face on more to the left, I've been there and seen it. So the reason they couldn't go more to the left is because the rock, the granite that they started getting into is called something, I forget. I've researched it and looked it up before, and it tells why. But that granite, that rock out there was really soft, and it wouldn't last. It started crumbling when they started doing the work over there, so they moved it actually over. Because we know, and most people know, that they actually wanted to put the presidents in the suits, their shirts. They wanted to engrave that in the rock like they were in their, suits and all that. But the granite just wouldn't allow it. So, do I have an issue with Trump's name signature being on $100? I don't care, to tell you the truth. As long as I can spend it, man, I don't give a shit whose name's on it, to tell you the truth. I'm not that kind of guy. As long as it's good, I'm good. He's a president. Why should he not get the benefits of all the other presidents get? Now, I'm not saying every president's name's on money, because it's not. But if Trump feels like this is where he's going to be able to get his signature to last, because we know he's going to go down. His name's going to last to the ages anyways, not just because of who he is, but he's a president. Here's my honest opinion. Trump's name can be pulled down off a building. His buildings can be torn down. His name could be erased. It could, just realistically. But because Trump built basically New York. If it wasn't from Trump, there wouldn't be a lot of stuff there in New York City. So I think Trump peaked. He got to the highest he could peak with entertainment on TV, his names, his building, his business, his golf courses around the world, blah, blah, blah. I think he wanted his name to last through the ages. And I can't blame the man. It's part ego, narcissist, all that stuff. I get it. I mean, you got to look at him. He's a businessman that made success in the 80s and was booming, making deals, building, those buildings with his name plastered everywhere. It was Trump, Trump, Trump. Whose ego wouldn't be like that? I mean, honestly, you'd have to be kind of weird if you didn't have that kind of ego and that kind of stuff going on. But here's the thing. I know in my heart, I believe that he did this to secure his name to last through, like Achilles, like the General Lee, you know what I mean? Like these Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X. These people's name will last through the histories and be put in the history books, and throughout history, his name could be took off a building. A building could be torn down, could be forgotten. But to be a president, I truly believe he loves this country. I do. I believe he wants to help this country. I really believe he means good for this country. I'm serious. I do. But I also believe the other one too. He wants his name to last through the ages. And how else to do that other than to get into the highest and the top office that you can get into and become president, where for a fact your name will last, because it will. It will last through the ages. His name will last through the ages. And I believe it was already going to last. He had such a popular name anyways. Or if you said New, or at least some people would know, kids or something, and later on in the future, they may not know his name. But if you were to say New York, a lot of people relate that to Trump, Trump, especially through the 80s, 90s, to that it was Trump. So
and put living people's images on a coin. President's also going to have
exactly.
a coin.
People's look there. He's going to have the Liberty coin, the 1776. Yep.
Coming out with his image on it. We could put your image on it.
That's going to be nice. I've got 2 coins already of his face on it. I've got a gold coin that cost me quite a bit of money, and I got a silver coin they're both 100% real. Cost me quite a bit.
People might hoard it. So
My family, and that's it. Can I see the president's signature?
yeah. So here's the sheets of hundreds.
Look at that.
Hot off the presses.
Hot off the press.
Don't smudge it. Don't smudge it. So what'll happen? They're printed here in DC or Dallas. Then they go to the Federal Reserve, and the serial numbers are all registered at the Fed. And then the Fed starts sending them out into.
They have to be calculated, counted.
So this fall,
serial numbers. That way they go through the bank systems.
The president's signature will be available.
Every greenback gets Trump's name. I love it. I love it. I think that's awesome.
We'll see the signature. Are they going to light it on fire?
Some people.
That's good for the U.S. government when they do it. So, their hair's on fire, so they should keep the currency away from their hair.
Pretty neat. Pretty neat. I think it'd be pretty neat. I can't wait to get one. I'd like to know when it's supposed to roll out. I mean, seriously, I would love to know when it's going to roll out. That's what I'd like to know. This was like yesterday, 15 hours ago. So, Democrat Kentucky governor. Okay, let's see. Andy Beshear is refusing to, stop issuing driver license to illegal drivers, multi-ton trucks with no ability to speak English. Okay, so he's refusing to stop issue. Okay, let's see. Yeah, these
64.
You also have your high beams on. You're not supposed to have your high beams on when you got traffic around you.
Yeah, this is dangerous. People don't know how to read, speak English, read road signs. Yeah, traffic signs.
I'm not sure. What do you say?
This is dangerous for a lot of people.
What is a high beam?
Yeah, don't even know what a high beam is.
What is a high beam?
I don't
why?
understand.
Bright lights.
Yeah, do you know why they don't know what a high beam is? Because they're not even taking the class. They got some translator sitting there probably showing them what ABC or, whatever answer to put. This is what makes me sick, because these people do not deserve, they should not be on the road. Especially, I have children that are old enough and they drive. I do not want my children on the road and my children should not have to suffer, and my kids should not have to worry about someone like this. I don't care if they're illegal or regular. If you can't read English and you can't pass a test, especially in a 18-wheeler, you're in control of thousands of pounds of a vehicle and you're hauling stuff. Yeah, you do not belong on the road. Stay off the road. Stay away from the public. This doesn't make sense. This is what you call dangerous. This is really dangerous, guys.
The light.
Yes.
He don't even know what the high beam is, This is why motorcyclists get, unalived every year. And I hate that, because when I'm on my bikes, I have to I'm scanning like a mile ahead as far as I can see to make sure no idiot's going to pull out or pull over or come in front of me. And it shouldn't be that way. We shouldn't have to be on alert all the time. As a motorcyclist, we should not have to be on alert. We should be able to enjoy the ride. We have family too. We should be able to come home. We should be able to go out, have our ride, and come home. Today's the first day it stopped raining. We still have like a 50% chance. I'm waiting for things to dry up. I'm jumping on a bike. I will be on all day tomorrow. Finally, after like a week of rain and flooding, I'm so sick of it. I'm ready to get out. This is sad. This is really getting out of hand. And and what's crazy is Kentucky's close to me. So if they're in Kentucky, I know there's been some in Tennessee and I'm in East Tennessee. I don't care to say it. I know there's been some pulled over in East Tennessee with the weight stations and stuff, and they've been arrested because they don't know shit.
Because I don't see nothing.
Okay,
Tennessee
when you
ain't
drive
giving
down
them
the road with
license.
your high beams
They're
on,
coming
you
through
blind
them.
traffic around you. It's illegal to do that.
Oh, I can do that.
No, they teach that in driver's ed.
Well, he never had drivers.
You're not allowed to drive
Oh
down
yeah,
the road with high beams on.
I turn
He took
on
the
the
test
light
with somebody that
because
knows
I
how to
don't
speak
see
English.
with
Giving
your
him the
light
answer.
is white. Your light is white. I don't see good.
What's my light got to do with it?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
have factory low
He's
beams.
saying you don't have your red and blue lights on. Why should he stop for you?
Those are regular headlights. What's my lights got to do with anything?
This is ridiculous. That's crazy.
So you saw my lights and turned your high beams on
Yeah.
to blind me?
Yep.
No, because I don't see good. I don't see.
I don't see
For
good.
the
You don't
your
see
light
good?
is,
Then why
is
are you
white.
even driving?
I don't see when you are close to me. I don't see good.
Okay,
It's
so why-
all is black
Why did you turn your high beams on?
to see better the street.
Okay. Why, when you saw me coming, why didn't you turn them off? Okay. Why didn't you turn
He
them off
don't
when you saw me
understand how
coming?
to drive. He doesn't understand traffic laws.
I don't understand good.
Because it's illegal to drive down the road with your high beams on with traffic approaching.
This is a shame, man. This is a shame.
Don't stare at me with a blank stare. That necessitates an
That's
answer.
creepy. Hey, yeah.
It's illegal to drive down the road with your high beams on when traffic approaching you.
Yeah, that's creepy shit.
So when I was
Staring at
approaching
him,
you,
blank
I even
staring.
flashed my lights at you to tell you you have your high beams
You'd
on.
have to be a really ignorant state trooper or police officer, highway patrol officer, to allow this man to continue driving. If you do not lock him up, there's something wrong.
Why didn't you turn your high beams off?
Because I see when you turn.
What the hell does that mean?
Okay, that's after I passed you.
Oh my
When
God.
I passed you,
It just went. That's crazy. These people. Yes. And guess what? And these ladies,
Can you put up
they're getting.
my name is in the files?
Yeah, we know.
Yes.
Whoopi.
And what does it say? It says Whoopi needs a plane to get to Monaco. John Lennon's charity, it should say Julian Lennon's charity, is paying for it. They don't.
So
they
you're
don't
denying
want to charter, so
that
they're
you
looking
had
for
anything to do
private
with the
owners.
e-file?
Here's the info.
Even though
And
your
they
name
give
was in it?
all the information, and they're saying, "Do you want to offer your G2?"
And it looks like they
So
said no thanks.
Yeah.
So in other words, anybody can be on this
Anybody's.
list.
This is my
excuse
point,
me?
because I'm
Anyone
telling you,
can
when
be
I
on
tell
the
you
list?
people are trying
Okay.
to turn me into, I wasn't his girlfriend. I wasn't his
You were too
friend.
old for him.
I was not only too old, but it was at a time, where this is just not. You used to have facts before.
Oh,
you said
really?
stuff.
But Trump is on the list 38,000 times.
Yeah, because they had a hotline
Can't
number and
speak to
people
him,
called
but I'm
in and
speaking
said,
about
Trump
me
did this,
because
Trump
I'm
did that,
getting
right before the
dragged.
2020
People
election.
actually believe
That's why.
that
That's
I
the fact.
was with him. It's like, honey, come on.
Yeah.
Every
Well,
man that
if,
I've ever
if you
been
have
with,
to have solid
you-
proof,
you've
Whoopi, then
known
you have to
about
have
them
solid proof
either
on
the-
Trump. Yes, the Supreme Court today,
Affected me and my family personally.
we have some things going on
They
up
have
there.
required me.
The
So
judge,
I thought
yeah,
I would just share a little bit about how the threats have affected me
Cohen
and my
Barron
family
and
personally.
I think Kavanaugh was
They have
testifying today.
required me to, my children, to think about and
Yeah.
see things that children should not have to see or think about. One example is when threats to my life were particularly intense a few years ago around the time of the Dobbs leak. My security detail sent me
course.
home with a bulletproof vest, and I carried it into my house, put it into my bedroom, dropped it down on a table, turned around, and my 12-year-old son was standing in the doorway of my bedroom, and he wanted to know what it was and why I had it. And I didn't know how to respond because maybe I lack imagination, but I didn't expect that performing this service was going to put me in the position of explaining to my children what a bulletproof vest was and
Oh,
why. I
you
had
should
it.
have, dummy.
It's also been reported in the news that roughly 6 weeks ago, I was the victim of a swatting incident.
I agree.
At that point, my teenage son, one of my teenage sons, opened the door to go out with friends and saw in our street, it was full of police cars,
I agree.
who had responded to a false report of gunshots and raised voices in my home. I was very, very grateful that I had Supreme Court police outside my home because they were able to stop and meet with and explain to the county police that it had been a false alarm. And so the police did not actually attempt to enter our home. Many of us, me included, have received threatening anonymous deliveries designed to intimidate and harass us. They are often sent in the name of Judge Salas's son, who I think, as you mentioned in the beginning, Mr. Chairman, is deceased because he was killed by a disgruntled lawyer who showed up at Judge Salas's home intending to kill her, but her son, 20 years old at the time, opened the door and took the bullet instead. Her husband, standing behind, was seriously injured. So I think the message on these deliveries being sent in his name is clear. As Justice Kagan said, federal judges across the country, throughout the judiciary, including the Supreme Court, continue to do their jobs without fear or favor, but the threat level is really high.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. People don't get it, but yeah, look at that nasty shit. Yes,
So
I want to know how this is.
Are you the registered?
This is what I want to know right here. How is this right here? Look here. Everybody's giving her slack. Somebody made an AI image of Caitlin Clark with Michael Jordan Bulls 23 on. This is what I want to know. How is this?
Yesterday, we received Daytime Emmy nominations for Outstanding Talk Show and Outstanding Talk Show Hosts.
I mean, what category was that? Like the worst fucking cattle in the country? Because you guys are freaking nasty. You're foul, you're violent, you push propaganda, fearmonger, hate speech. It's disgusting what these ladies push. Yes, Trump was meeting with the Iraq new prime minister this morning, a few minutes ago.
It's really big news. It's really, really big news. And our country has to shape up. But that's what we're going to be talking about Thursday is
how's that?
It doesn't get bigger because without free and fair elections, you don't have a country. We'll be discussing other things too, but it's going to be a very big announcement. Yeah,
well, I mean, we all know everybody keeps saying this, but we want to hear it.
The terms. Is Trump getting impeached again?
I'm sure he'll get impeached.
Oh, I'm sure he will 100 times.
To actually run on or govern on, their entire obsessive focus of that party is they hate Donald Trump. So if they ever get power, are they going to?
Oh yeah, as soon as they get back in office,
taxes?
If they win
make your life more affordable, Are they going to solve the crime crisis?
If they win the midterms, first thing they're doing is impeaching
your money trying to get Donald Trump. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous. That's what they're running on. But the American people are going to make this determination. I think the American people should vote for the people who want to make their life more affordable, who want to make their neighborhoods safer.
I was listening to somebody earlier, and I'll tell you what's sad. I'll tell you something right here, and I'm on it. I'll be honest, guys. I'll be honest. What's sad is when Trump had to run in 2024. Do you understand what their slogan campaign was? Do you really remember what their slogan campaign was? Common sense. When did our country get to the point where the president had to run on common sense? Seriously, when did it get so messed up where the other party was, believing in transformers and men and women's sport, men identifying as frogs or cats pissing in litter boxes in schools? I mean, when did we get to that point? Do you understand? We are far from being fixed. This country is far from getting fixed when a president has to run on common sense, when his slogan basically is common sense. That tells me that this country has failed so far. It's going to take more than just a 4-year president to fix this country, and someone like Trump. Trump is just the beginning. People don't realize that. Trump's just like the hammer, I'm telling you right now, we have to get back to not saying common sense. This country has to be fixed to where the person running for president is not trying to explain to people what common sense is to have common sense. That's what is crazy. And that's what a lot of people, yes, liberals they're more than dumb. Liberals are more than dumb, bro. The liberals, the woke liberal mob, let me tell you, this is what they are. They're retarded. Liberals are retarded. I'll tell you right now, it's a shame. It is. It really is a shame. It's a shame that anyone in our country has to say, hey, vote for me for common sense. These people should have common sense. They should have enough common sense to know that none of this shit works. Socialism, transalism, none of this stuff works. And it's not going to work. There's going to be more people that push back against it than anything. I promise you. Tyler, yeah. It's so silly, man. These people are so silly. I mean, they just are. It doesn't make sense. Why would anyone consider that normal? Y'all remember this, right? Yes. She needs to be governor of Tennessee.
Were killed, a lot of soldiers were killed.
Do you have any regrets about lifting the naval blockade or giving the sanctions waivers?
No, I gave them a chance. I wanted to give them a chance at making a deal. We had a deal 2 days ago. It was done. And then all of a sudden, they couldn't do it. They didn't like something about the deal. They couldn't do it.
Because they don't
and they shot.
And they're already.
That was a big mistake.
And they're already going back to their
out of them.
supplies.
They're very difficult
Trying to
people.
rebuild their
47 years we put up with it. The SS Cole, you go back all the way, thousands of people.
They're already
thousands
taking
of
back their
Americans were
nuclear
killed.
stuff.
A lot of soldiers were killed. A lot of soldiers are walking around or not walking around. I mean, they've been so badly injured. The arms, the legs, the face, with the Soleimani, with the bomb. They call it the roadside bomb. Most people call it the roadside bomb. It's a disaster. And I killed him in my first administration. Had I not, it might be a different story today. He was a mad genius. He was probably a madman, but he was a general. And he had total control over the country. And I actually think the leaders of Iran were afraid of Soleimani. But I killed him. And by the way, with him went
I agree.
a very bad person also. They happened to be meeting each other at the airport. And a very bad person from Iraq happened to be a leader of Iraq, happened to be killed in that same incident. So I don't know if I did you a favor or not. I've never asked you that question. You probably would know better than me. But no, I think that what we've done to Iran is we've taken away almost all of their military capability.
And they've started digging again. Yeah, this is a good one.
Continue to be told over and over again. Sorry, and wrong. That's false. You people repeatedly said it could not have come from a lab. Your boss said it was a very destructive conspiracy. Not that it was unlikely, not that it was not the best idea, a conspiracy. And based on that, you censored, and your administration that you worked for actively censored scientists, journalists,
doctors.
And what we now know is our own intelligence agencies at the same time were concluding and briefing members of Congress that it likely was from a lab leak. I mean, it's extraordinary. And now you've been caught red-handed because you thought that the rest of us wouldn't find out. You thought that the public would always be kept.
Uh-oh, they were caught red-handed, they said. Oh, Lord. What?
Do now is get focused and stop pointing fingers. You're a problem. You're a real problem.
In the dark. And as it turns out, we now know these emails have become public that you were pushing this propaganda effort and yet claiming the mantle of science.
Yeah.
Don't you see that what you have done has set back the respectability and integrity of science by generations? You were acting as propagandists.
Duh. That's all they are, Josh. That's all they are.
Senator Graham's death. Have you gotten any updates on why they were at his home?
So now we got a conspiracy coming out that Senator Lindsey Graham was unalived during a Russian attack at the drone facility or whatever in Kyiv or wherever over there. And then they flew his body back and staged all that. I mean, I don't get into those conspiracies.
Why the FBI is looking into Senator Graham's death? Have you gotten any updates on why they were at his home?
Well, I don't know why, because I think, he had a
I don't get
problem.
into those.
His father had a very similar problem, as you know. It's very unique. At first, I heard it was clogged arteries, because he did have clogged arteries. He had a problem with
He had heart conditions. It was a tear of an aorta.
You can,
Something like that in his
solve
heart.
that problem, but
Very
what
easy to
happened
do.
is actually something that's
People
very
don't
hard
get
to
it.
detect.
Stress.
It was not related to any blockage. It was a totally different thing. And
Stress.
supposedly, and I've watched all the medical reports. I've had the doctors from the White House come in and explain what happened. And this is something that is almost undetectable. And if it happens, there's not much you can do about it.
Nope,
It sounds
there's not.
unfortunate, but there's not much you can do about it. If
That's
you look
me,
at
I know.
his father died of the same thing at about the same age.
Heart disease.
So there was not much. They say it's almost undetectable. You can detect it by if you have a very bad back. That's a sign. It's a bad sign. So if anybody has a bad back,
get your heart checked.
It's a pretty rough thing to think about. But the fact that's one of the primary signs. And he would tell me he had a bad back.
Yeah.
But little did anyone realize it was that.
I was born.
And when that bursts,
I've had a
which
bad
it did, it burst. There's not much. So I don't see a lot of evil there. I know there's all sorts of conspiracy theories.
It just comes
going
on.
And I don't think
It will
the
just come
FBI. I think the FBI is wasting their time if they're doing that.
You don't know. I promise you, you won't know when it's going to happen.
Let me just stop you right there.
It's going to be sudden. We'll go back to that in a minute. Yes, it's sudden. It'll be sudden. I was born with something called transposition of the great arteries and valves. What's up, big dog? How you doing? These liberals, man, that's all they know how to do. Don't forget to support the show, guys. We got Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. The more you support us, the more we can do. I had 2 major open heart surgeries before I was 6 months old. I had 2 closed heart surgeries. I had one at 17 and one at 25. And I've had to work my whole life to support my family, my kids, everybody as well. And now I'm retired. So, yes, I put a lot of strain, a lot of work on my heart. I was a roofer, worked in heating and cooling, a lot of construction, a lot of farm work over the years, city work as well. So I would say a 71-year-old man falling out like that, that's pretty common, So, I mean, it's, yeah, they do. They always do it. They think that's funny to do. They're more than disgusting. Children on the internet is what they are. That's what I call them. Children on the internet. They don't have no idea what it takes. Yeah, I agree. It really is. It's a true. It's so true. I mean, how in the world do you walk around with something like that? When you allow someone to occupy your mind and live rent-free in your head, oh my God, I don't allow anyone to do that. Anything, especially on social media or somebody out here in life, there's no way in hell I would ever allow that, because I have nothing to, like, why would I do that? My life, from my health issues and stuff, I've accepted, that I may not wake up to. I mean, this is serious. I don't try to talk sad or nothing like that. I don't give a shit what people think. I could care less on people's opinions of me. If someone doesn't like me, I don't care. Trolls do not live in my head. I don't allow people to bother me like that. I have a real life. I have children I've raised. I do not have time for these people. I don't live on the internet. I love doing this stuff. I love live streaming. I love bringing content. This is not my first channel. This is my fourth channel because I've been canceled. I've been shut down. YouTube has a couple of my channels they control. They don't post anything, but they have it. They won't give it back. They like to say, they had to cancel my Google account, all that good stuff. But they like to say, oh, well, you didn't prove it was you. You got hacked from a guy in Bangladesh, blah, 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 this and that. And I'm like, okay, so I'm not in Bangladesh, dumbass. Like you can tell I'm not in Bangladesh. They make all these excuses, they really do. So this is my other channel I had right at 40,000 subscribers. I've got some of them back to this new channel here. This is just some content that I have on here. Let's see, we'll go. This was it. This was my bigger channel. My very first channel got taken. It had about 70K subs. I've got there was 29,998,500 views, almost at 30 million views on this one, on this channel. It was very successful. Done a lot of videos. I had done lots of my motorcycle, rallies, politics. I brought my whole life to this channel. If you just go down, you can see motorcycle adventures, Daytona Bike Week, Smokeout Rally with some good friends, good people, lots of things, just lots and lots of content, guys. Like I said, and I made the channel I'm on now as a backup channel. Live streams right here. I did live streams all the time, from the motorcycle to the, here's the 10K views on the motorcycle. Here's one with almost 5,000. Let's see. I had, there was one that I did. I got one I did that had 27,000 in here at one time. Anyways, I did all these lives. I had people that I know on panels. These are people I actually know. I've met online and became good friends with, and meet them at motorcycle rallies, camp with them, have fun. I mean, just, I've been doing this for almost 7 years, guys, 7 years. I'm not new to this. I built this channel here as a backup channel in 2022. And I just started posting it though here in let's see, September, October.
Iran and the threat, them not having a nuclear weapon. It looks like they're back.
I think
so Mr. President, Lindsey Graham was
right here.
Definitely on your side when it comes to Iran and the threat, them not having a nuclear weapon. It looks like
they're already back to digging.
Trying to take
already back to digging for their uranium, for their ass.
Well, we're taking over the strait. They have nothing. They've got nothing. So something that nobody knows. Yesterday, they had an 11-hour meeting. Everything's 11 hours with these guys. You can't settle a one sentence in 1 hour and 1 minute. It should be
That's because they're pushing it back.
And everything
they don't want
to
make a deal.
And
they
leave the room. And
they don't want to make a deal.
Back and they say, we had to make a couple of changes. I said, changes? They got to make changes?
Yeah, because they want it their way.
Always changes. They just, they're professional negotiators. That's all they are. I don't even call them good at it. They haven't gotten anything. They got nothing from me. But if you look, for 47 years, they've been tapping people along, presidents. Every president got tapped along, didn't do anything, and they became more and more powerful.
They lead them on. They lead them along.
Years ago, shouldn't have been allowed to start.
There's no deals ever really been made.
And Bush let them go. Everybody let them go.
Obama gave them billions of dollars.
Obama was the worst of all because Obama actually went to their side. Obama.
Yeah, he did. Well, he's always been on their side, in my opinion.
Well, let's not say. Let's leave that for another time.
Yeah,
He
Obama's
was
always
terrible,
on their side.
and he allowed Iran to. But he gave them 1.7 billion in cash, in green cash, put in satchels in an airplane and brought to
1.7
Iran.
billion.
$1.7 billion. Do you know what that is? Did you ever see $1 million in cash? This is 1.7 billion.
Yes, I have.
It took up an entire Boeing 757, and they flew it to Tehran, and they gave it to people that were waiting at a plane. Can you imagine these people? They never saw money, and now all of a sudden they've got 1.7 billion in cash, and he gave them hundreds of billions of dollars in cash and everything else. And he went to their side, and because of that, they became much more powerful because of Obama and Biden, who was the vice president, but he probably had nothing to say because he was not such a stupid person. But then Biden, when Biden came in, and then I held him down, I stopped him, and the JCPOA, I stopped it, and stopped it really, really powerfully. I ended that agreement was the worst. Somebody said C. Maybe it's the C. It ends with the C. That agreement is the worst agreement that has been signed by this country. That's the top 5 bad agreements. And that basically gave them everything. And they built and built and built. And they were minutes away from a nuclear weapon. Mm-hmm. Had I not terminated the agreement, the Iran nuclear deal, it's called, they would have had a weapon then. Had I not killed Khomeini, who was a brilliant but mad general. He was a crazy Soleimani. I killed Soleimani. Soleimani was.
But there's also a report
like one of the really bad people in this.
The Iranians have already started digging again and starting to. I mean, they're not going to stop, until we completely wipe out that whole country. Until somebody does. It's sad to say, but I think that's what's going to have to happen.
Whole thing. Right. But he was good at what he did. He was a very brilliant general.
Mr. President,
I think the killing of Soleimani was one of the biggest things.
And
I think
we heard they're rebuilding.
The B-2 bombers, I'll tell you, Ainsley, had I not attacked on the B-2 bombers, they would have a nuclear weapon. Yes. And right now, the Middle East in its current form would not exist.
Yeah, but they are. They're rebuilding. They're rebuilding. Now, President Trump was Prime Minister of Iraq. Yeah, he's talking.
Aiding and abetting law breaking, and take it a step further, and obstruction. And then they want to reward those people that broke laws with your hard-earned tax dollars and benefits, right? Health, education, etc.
Total.
I don't
Stop
now,
it. We had the Abraham Accords where people were recognizing Israel, and dumb Biden comes along and tears it all up.
Wonder why heart attack and had heart issues? Listen to the way he acted and talked. He always was stressed, got his blood pressure going.
Alicia James, $500 million verdict against the Trump family. This bull needs to come to end.
I'm not going to put up with this crap anymore. I'm going to sue. I'm going to sue the hell out of these people.
We're not going to stop till the New York Times and the Washington Post, who haven't done a damn thing to get to the bottom of any of this, who won a Pulitzer Prize for spreading bull.
Give it back.
Give it back. We're not stopping.
I mean, you got to love that. Senator Graham loved debate. He loved his job. No one on Capitol Hill ever worked harder, traveled more than Lindsey Graham.
Like I said, there's a lot of room. Look here. We know who she is. Sophia. Boy, I think she's sexy. I'm not really into blonde hairs, but I tell you what, she's a pretty little thing. She's a cute little thing. She's tough too. She's taken martial arts her whole life. She's very, very aggressive. Yeah, look at her. She's got those eyes and that beautiful smile. Pretty teeth. I look for that in a woman. I look to see how her teeth are, if her skin is nice, if she wears makeup or any. I don't like a woman that wears any makeup. Look at her. She knows what she's doing. What? She knows that's self-defense move right there. That's a block. Look at that. God almighty. What?
He identifies as a woman. The man's teeth were knocked out by the girl's father, who
who identifies as the Tooth Fairy. A man followed a girl into the bathroom saying he identifies as a woman. The man's teeth were knocked out by the girl's father, who identifies as...
Let's just say this. We'll add a comment in there.
The FBI is all over the Lindsey Graham death investigation. Could the Russians have done him in? On the next TMZ Live, the FBI is all over the Lindsey Graham death investigation.
They're saying, I'm telling you, it's getting out there.
Eradicating forced labor, which traps nearly 30 million people
getting out there.
globally and generates an estimated 2.
Trump orders Lincoln, reflection pool drained after vandalism, and trashed it.
Reflecting pool today in order to fix the scars and damage that was done by the vandals 2 weeks ago.
It's costing the taxpayers more money, in my opinion.
Into service soon. 3 people were charged with
Yeah, because they're tearing it up.
Deals done overseas, give him credit for it. If he's not so good domestically, give him shit for it.
Yeah, from my
Mark is kind of turning now.
The only thing that compares to this is when
after he
Reagan
went to the White
followed
House,
the Cold War, ended the Cold War.
Work with
Which I
Trump
always
on
said,
that
Reagan
healthcare
did
stuff.
in ending the Cold
Mark's
War.
kind of
But I think
turning
the
his
Soviet
little,
Union was gonna
he's
collapse
starting
anyway.
to turn a
Of
little
its
bit
own
towards
weight.
Trump.
This I'm not so sure isn't an
People don't
actually
understand
greater
that, though.
achievement if it lasts.
They want to
and
say,
if we
oh,
have-
Trump's
it looks
this,
like
Trump's
they're
that.
transforming
Mark
the whole
knows
Middle
Trump
East.
ain't
So I'm not going
bad.
to hide my. Yes, we
That's why he's
certainly
there.
have our differences.
That's why he's,
And even after the dinner, he's still bitching at me.
Yep.
So for those people who thought
It's okay to give credit where
it's
credit's-
okay, it's
yes,
okay, and I am not
See,
gonna hide
now
my
he's saying it's
admiration for
okay to give
somebody
credit
who
where
did
credit's
this
due.
differently than
Now,
anybody else
before
did,
he
and
was
said
saying,
without apology, I'm
you
with
know, he had
Israel.
TDS
You know what?
and all
There's
this
only
shit
one
till he met with
country
Trump, and
in this whole
you know,
equation, and this is
see,
where
and
America,
people
I
would
think,
just
fell down in the
stop.
past. We tried to
You
be
know,
even, Stephen.
that's the problem with most
One
people.
country that's a
They just
democracy.
jump to
There's only one
conclusions, say
country that
Trump's this,
prizes
Trump's that,
life
Trump's that,
over
and then like Bill Maher,
sort of
and then
cult
now
of
Mark
death.
Cuban.
It's
They
only
go
one
in meetings, they
country,
talk to him, they realize
where
he's
you'd
not
actually
everything
want to
that
live.
the media and everybody's
Quite
caught him.
frankly,
I've just
if
called
you
him.
were living in the Middle East. So let's throw our lot in with
So,
this,
you
the
know,
country that
so what do
actually
we do
shares
now?
our
Well,
values.
now we have to
Now,
say,
firstly about women and
because, you know, let's see what we got over here today on TikTok. Let's see if we can find some silly stuff on TikTok today. Oh, liberals having meltdowns. This looks really interesting. Huh.
When confronted by a conservative.
Typical liberal chooses violence over logic.
Do you think conservatism is a threat to the country?
That is Bo Little Diddle. He's from Tennessee. Look,
Holy crap. A freaking tsunami came out of nowhere.
yeah, she's as big as a tsunami.
That wasn't the question. That wasn't the question. See, this is the energy I wanted. Well, the energy is back. Conservatism is a threat.
Always violent with these people.
Because of that mother rights do you not have?
Exactly. What rights did you lose?
What rights
That's what
do
I
you
want
not
to
have?
know. What rights? This is the number one goal to is we've lost our rights. We're going to lose our rights. Tell me, since Trump was president the very first time, 11 years ago or whatever, what rights have you lost? They can't. They cannot tell you anything because you ain't lost any rights.
Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what.
That's what democracy looks like? No, what democracy looks like is people sitting down and working together and working out their issues and negotiating and coming to an agreement that actually benefits the American people.
Democracy looks like. People.
That's what y'all say Trump is. That's what that looks like. That looks like violence and
Not be helping right-wing mother. Like you. Why are you so racist?
they are. In
That
fact,
was the most racist thing
Yeah,
I've
in
ever
fact.
heard. Brown people should not be supporting right-wingers.
that's what she just said. Now, they are everything they call the right. You understand that, right? They are everything they call the right.
That is so messed up.
All right, so that's, man.
That is everything that they call. And this woman here can't even tell you what a
Can
damn
you
woman is.
provide a definition for the word woman?
She should never have been picked as a judge. If she cannot tell what she is, her own gender is, how can she make a determination on a on some kind of ruling. She's a Supreme Court judge. How could her ruling even matter if she cannot define what a woman is? If she can't even define what she is, how does she sit in that seat and make decisions and vote? That's what I want to know.
Can I provide a definition? No. Yeah. I can't.
See?
You can't? Not in this context. I'm not a biologist.
This was another controversial case, and it triggered culture wars across the United States. The Supreme Court was being asked to rule on laws in 2 states in particular, West Virginia and Idaho, but it affects laws that have been put in place by 29 states
things I've ever heard. Your mother. That's what a woman is. Your mother.
I really like this content creator, Caitlin Bennett. You should follow her. We played a couple of her clips. So I want you to watch this. She goes out and she does this man on the street, woman on the street interviews. And she tells these liberals, here is a quote on Iran, but they don't know who the quote's from. They think it's from Trump. Problem is these quotes are not from Trump. Watch how angry they get when confronted about how their liberal icons all have really, really changing and morphing ideas all the time. Check this out.
Iran is a destabilizing, dangerous force in the Middle East. Do you agree with him on that at least?
No.
We would be able to totally obliterate them. That's a terrible thing to say, but those people who run Iran need to understand that. And what do you think he meant by saying those people?
White supremacy. His subhuman people of color.
He's becoming very delusional and honestly showing a little bit of signs of dementia.
The man truly is insane.
Hillary Clinton and Kamala Harris said all of that, not Donald Trump.
Really?
Yes.
That makes me very sad.
Are you serious or not?
Yes, they are.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
No.
Yeah.
You can pull it up.
So gotcha. Good for you.
You've never heard them say this stuff?
No, I haven't.
That was a quote from 2008, right here.
To it. I don't, you know what? Who can believe what we read?
Did you go to the cops about me?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if you needed a permit.
I didn't mean to make you cry.
Crying, but it's shameful.
What's shameful about it? There's nothing.
You support those people, lady?
It's shameful asking liberals to confront other liberals on
Exactly, because we all know if they're not with them 100%, they completely kick them out. They kick them out. They have no use for them. If you don't agree with a liberal 100% on every issue, you're out. Go ask Bill Maher. Go ask Stephen A. Smith. You know, if you don't believe every single thing.
Time for another food bank.
They have nothing for you. They have nothing for you. If you don't take them by the hand and believe them.
People wonder why we need a union at Starbucks, and I am literally about to quit. Like, I don't know if I'm going to do it, but, like, I really want to. I almost walked out today.
25 hours a week.
Right now, and I almost cried on the floor. It's just...
These kids are pitiful these days.
These kids are pitiful. I get scheduled for 25 hours a week, and then on weekends they schedule me the entire day, open to close. I'm on the schedule for 8.5 hours.
What are you going to do if you ever have to move out of your mama's basement?
I'm like 3.5 hours into my shift. There's so many customers.
People are truly going to be homeless.
4 people on the
They're
floor.
going to be in trouble, guys.
Only 5
I mean, you're crying over 25 hours, bro. That's not. It's like a day and a half.
And there's so many customers, and there's possibly scheduled 5 people.
This is
we only
pathetic.
have 13 people employed at this store, and there's so many customers.
I mean, for
we
real.
don't have fair scheduling. Managers don't care about us. Our manager was supposed to come in this weekend, and he took himself off the schedule, so he wouldn't be able to be held accountable for calling out. He just literally tore down the schedule that he was scheduled on and put up a new schedule where he wasn't on the schedule. Also, couldn't have even
deserve
that he was scheduled.
You want to work at Starbucks because you guys think it's an easy job, and this is what you want to do, and all this.
Oh my God, guys, I'm so sick of coming on the internet and crying. But guess what just happened to me? Like, you will never guess. Second table of the night, guys. I like,
so you
nasty old man leans in. He's like, "What's your name again, young man?"
Exactly.
Bill, like, what can I do for you? Why do you look like a girl? Why are you wearing earrings and prancing around with... Oh my God. Like, I could not even let it... What a disgusting thing to say, sir. Like, what a disgusting. Well, why do you look like a girl? Like, I had to put my hands up and say, please stop. Like, I have to go back in. I have to finish working. I have to finish my tables. Like, yes, I love it here.
I
Like,
think he is.
I didn't even do anything.
10 case from
I just came
Tennessee.
to work.
Come on, man. Seriously.
Like, yes, I
You're
have to
from
wear a
Tennessee,
stupid
you got
fucking
no
wig.
common sense, man.
Sorry, I dyed my hair. Like, this
You're a
makes
woke
this seem like
liberal.
an actual
Come on.
joke, but this
You must
is like
be like
real.
Memphis
Like,
or
okay.
Nashville or some woke.
Okay, hi. Welcome to work. What can I get for you?
These people are so silly.
Welcome to work. Where you
Yeah.
deal with
Welcome to grown-up life, you assholes. This is called adult.
Thanks a lot, America.
This
Thanks
one.
a lot, you.
And what would you
nasty
do if you seen this guy
Republicans.
going in behind
I
your
like
daughter in
paying
a
more in
bathroom?
groceries, and I like paying more at the pumps, and I liked high interest rates. I like
I mean, I think this is satire, but it may be real. I don't think it is.
inflation because I can afford it. I can afford it. But because of all you Trump lovers, now we're all going to not have any human rights. They're not going to let us walk freely outside. We're going to be able to afford groceries. Who wants to afford groceries? I don't.
I mean, truthfully, if you've seen that going in behind your child, your daughter, or your son at a bathroom, there's no way in hell I'd just stand there. As a father, there's no way. I would completely not allow it. I would never allow a grown-ass man, and you people that don't have kids, you can sit around your mouth. You don't understand. You don't understand what that feeling is of having a kid, watching your child be born, the love that you have for your child. Because everything goes, well, most parents, a majority of people, when they become parents, especially like me, guess what? It's no longer about you. It's about that kid. It's about that love, taking care of, protecting that baby for their whole life. It never runs out. Trust me, my kid is 23, my daughter. She's married and got a kid. My middle one, she's 20 in college. Guess what? My youngest is 17 in high school, fixing to graduate in December. That love, that protection, that never leaves. It will always be my job to protect my children as much as I can, trust me. And you can sit and type in your bull crap and you can run your mouth. But if you've never been a parent, if you've never experienced what having a kid is and being responsible for your kid, you'll never understand what I'm saying. I promise you, there will never be a grown man going in the bathroom, even if my daughter's grown, as my kids are grown, almost got one more fixing to be grown. I still, if I'm with my child, I don't care if she's 18, 30, I will not allow a grown man to go in the bathroom with her. Do you understand? That's not the way I'm built. I was raised in an era of you didn't do that shit. We didn't deal with that shit. And that's just drives down. Yeah, doesn't account for the load and lodging. Yeah, when you're driving a truck, people don't have a clue, do they? Yeah, oh yeah, she still got it. Yeah, I'm still giving the Sportster to her. Yep. We found a decent parking lot behind a church where she can practice and stuff, so we just been waiting for this rain to quit, man. It's been raining and flooding and shit like that. So we've basically just been flooded out and rain every day. It's still calling for rain chances for the next 6 days here. Tomorrow, I think it's finally dropped down to like 50%. Today, this morning, Rick, it's finally stopped. I know that it's trying to dry everything up, though. So we're hoping that, by tomorrow, I'm going to be out riding tomorrow. Let's see. Let's see what we can look up here. Let's see what we got going on here. Why is it not doing that? Okay, let's see. Everything's got music in them nowadays. This is what I like about Panama City Beach, Florida. Okay, let's see. I'm back, y'all. Hey, look, I'm back, y'all. Yeah, we don't care about that stuff. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be out on a trip all day tomorrow. There, people. We'll be doing the ride. I'll be in the mountains tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, my forecast has a bunch coming. Purple picture. What? For the bike? No, the bike I gave her ain't purple. It's orange and red. It's the Harley orange and black. I mean, it looks red, but it ain't. It's more the. Let me see if I can. Here, I'll show you this one. The wife's on it. This one, but I'll show it. It's that one. I've got the white walls on it. Let's mute that for a minute. Okay, it's this one right here. That's my wife. She's like 5 foot. She's a little bitty. Purple head. Oh, on screen. Yeah, Thanos. Yeah, you don't see me on screen, do you? I found a way to do it without using the OBS system. Oh, on screen. Yeah, the purple head on screen. Yeah, that's the Thanos. Yeah, it's a 1200. Yeah. I've got a tank lift. I got an 1.5-inch gas tank lift on it. What I'd like to do with it, which of course I'd love to have it chop it out and make a chopper, but I think I'm going to order a Paco frame and do that instead with an older motor, a kickstart carbureted motor. This is the 08, so it don't have a carburetor. What I'd like to do, what I would have loved to do with this one is put a Springer front end. I think that would have been great. A Springer front end would have been great, you know. Yeah, it's a purple. It's Thanos' head on screen. We're trying to find us some live streams to kind of go into over here, but it seems like it's a lot of gaming shit over here on TikTok. That's all it is, gaming. That's why I don't like TikTok. TikTok's more or nothing but gaming. You know, it's all yucky in my opinion. You know, let's see what we got over here. Miley Cyrus. She's got a deep voice, but man, she can sing. I like the way she sings. I really do. But yeah, well, you're an idiot. They act like he could do this. This is what aggravates me, guys. They act like Trump.
Wait, so
They act like Trump can do something here, or Elon.
This is why the internet was created.
Yeah, this is
doing with his money? He's about to become a trillionaire.
He is a trillionaire. Yeah,
Where's
he's a
that money? He
trillionaire.
could save a few countries with that money.
He could save a few countries with that. Now, Damon's fixing to tell the truth here. And just like I said, at best, he might have $1 or $2 billion he could get in cash. The rest is in stocks and bonds and investments. People don't understand, oh, he's a trillionaire. Yeah, but you don't have a bank with $1 trillion in green $100 bills sitting there. He cannot, yes, he has sway. If he was to do something with the stock market, if he was to say something or invest something, it would go up and down. Yes, he has influence with things. But it ain't like he can just go and say, here, I'm going to feed this country. And they expect Elon Musk to just solve the world's problems. And that's sad.
Is he going to? No. People who have that much money, it's like, what do you think? You're going to live forever, Elon? Come on.
Oh, my God. It ain't about that, lady.
Less than 0.1% of Elon's total net worth is actual cash.
Exactly.
In the bank. That's around 1 or 2 billion at most.
See?
The rest of it, meaning 99.9% of it,
exactly,
is pure stocks and ownership in his companies like SpaceX, Tesla, and others. Now, those companies
really
have created
over
160,000 direct jobs.
Exactly.
Over
let's see her bank account.
Indirect jobs through their supply chains, and well over 500,000 more induced jobs.
Exactly. How many people he give jobs to that work because of Elon?
So if we do the math, at least 1 million people globally are able to put bread on their table thanks to the jobs that Elon's companies created.
Exactly.
Now, on the other hand, you, Joy, you are worth $30 million. And unlike Elon, you haven't created any jobs. You're not a founder or owner of a scalable company.
Exactly.
And so most
You're not
of it,
paying
if not
anybody.
all of your $30 million is actual money ready to be spent.
Yep. She actually can spend her money.
$30 million, that is generational wealth.
Exactly.
And as you just said, are you going to live forever, Elon? Are you going to live forever, Joy? Why aren't you giving away your money?
I love the way
With just, 1/3 of it, you could probably feed 3,000 people for an entire year.
Exactly.
Like in your situation, in terms of cake, that would be cake for breakfast.
Cake. Yeah.
Lunch,
Damon
and
crushes
dinner.
them every
Cake
time
for
when
life.
he does his edits.
So
Now,
Joy,
remind you, he does edit. Look at this. Can you imagine coming home to this? You guys, man, shoo-wee, that is something. That's, look, here we go, another one. Yeah. Angel Reese. Ha, ha. Oh, my Lord. It's probably what, no, Angel Reese, actually. You know what's so funny about her?
If I kept dressing or acting a certain way,
Angel Reese
my
actually
relationships
trolled
fell
by,
apart. No one.
Some big NBA players. Like they are trolled. Like she is trolled because she keeps saying she's the best. She's the best. Well, she's not. She's not the best. She's an idiot, in my opinion. Let's go over here to Rumble and see what we got going on over here. Let's see who's doing anything on Rumble today. I don't want to seriously listen to him. If you don't know, you can follow me over there. I do have a channel over there. It's under Brandon Ray 80, guys. By the way, this is what it looks like over there as well. Don't forget, you can follow me over there. I have a page over there. Lots of content over there as well. Trying to get it started. Rumble's not an easy place to get going. I mean, it really ain't. It takes time. It's not YouTube. They don't push your stuff. They don't. I mean, you have to work really hard at it. They have videos. They have shorts. You do live streams. I've done lives over there. I need to do more. I really do. I need to get with it. So if you're on that platform, please go give me a follow over there. Like I said, it's under Brandon Ray 80. Let's see if I can find the link. I don't even know if I can even know how to get the link to this. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. Where would I find the link over here? Let's see. Okay, I'll show you how right here. Let's go create that. Let's see. Just copy. Let's see if I can get it over here. Paste it. Maybe I can get it in there. Don't forget. Yeah, there it goes. Don't forget when you go to my channel, on my backup channel, or actually when you go to my YouTube channel, guys, listen, if you go to my YouTube channel, let's let that Harley go by. It sounds good. Yeah. Are you hearing? Sounds good as shit. He may be pulling in here. I don't know. Okay, let's see. When you go to my channel over here on YouTube, let's see. Share screen. Let's see, let's get over here. I'm trying not to be in a hurry, guys. I talk so fast. I do things so fast. I'm trying to give you guys content, like content. When you go over to my YouTube channel over here, when you go down, this is my backup channel, Right Lane Media. Make sure you go over and subscribe to it, guys. Also, I'm telling you, I need the subscribers on that backup channel. We are trying to get to at least 50 so I can do live streams over there as well. We're going to post the here. Let's post this copy link. Let's post it in the chat. So it is in the chat, so you guys can go and subscribe to that channel as well. That way you don't. No, Joy's never happy, man. That bitch is a sour puss. She's never happy, I can tell you. So let's see. Yes, so when you go over there, check that channel out. It's called Right Lane Media. This is my backup channel. I've just got some shorts on there. Like I said, I've got 32 subscribers right now. I have to get to 50 before I can do live streams on that channel. I really want to start doing live streams over there as well. Let's just go ahead. I try to answer every comment and at least hit the like button on those comments. I really do. I really try to, this is my main channel right now, Brandon_Ray80. Like I said, guys, got lots of content here as well. Videos, lots of members, videos. I got to get some watch hours back. I got to get a couple more thousand watch hours so I can reapply for my monetization back. Right now, I'm sitting at 28,200 something subscribers, 434 videos. So this channel could, we could use this as well. If you want to subscribe to this channel as well. Yeah, I know. I appreciate it. And, like I said, if we could get some more donos in here, we would highly appreciate it, guys. We are trying to get off the streets. So,
maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Donate.
I'll give you a little taste of something right here. Right here. Yeah. Right here. To donate, guys, right here is the Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. This is where you can find us at. It is going across the bottom of the screen as well. Also, if you guys want to, you can also let me know in the comment section, and I can also put up the Cash App QR code or the Venmo or the PayPal. Either one. Cash App works the best in my opinion, but it's up to you. Anything helps. I promise you that. What we were doing here, we're just going to go and look at some of this stuff right here. Let me go back over here. Let's see. Go downward. Let's go back to some of this stuff right here. Let's see videos. This is let's see what that video.
What's going on, you hipster nation? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into this video. I hope you enjoy. Make sure you hit that subscribe, like,
This
comment.
is a short video
And if
I
you don't
did.
care, share the video with
Look at
your
that
friend.
face. Damn, my God, looks good.
Stay in your lane or crash the damn thing. Here we go. And that's the thing, man. People don't get. Some small towns you
Oh,
can't.
that was small.
We do have meth heads
Yeah,
and
that's my
thieves. Don't get
sporty
me
right
wrong.
there,
We're not
Rick.
perfect. We're not a perfect town.
That's my sporty.
But you know.
Sounds good though. Got the short shots on.
I'm going to the gas station.
America. Yeah, no shit. Get copyrighted for showing my own fucking video. Wouldn't that be some shit? Here, let's see where we're going here. Da, 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 da.
Oh my God! Some people are crazy. Where?
I didn't even have a mic.
I'll take you down there one day and show you the view. They don't need those fast.
Town's not that big. This is starting of the to the left and the right. All this stuff. 400 high school campuses in one of the all this. Oh. They won't. Let's see. Yeah, we did some good interviews back then. We did a lot of good stuff. Let's go down here. Let's see. I did some streams too. Did good live streams. Used to do a lot of good live streams, man. That's me and Thumpers and Ray. Most everybody's workday starts back and they drag by, so maybe you just wanted to jump in and kick back for an hour or so. So here we go. And the topic is, yes, I hit 500 subscribers. That was back when I hit 500 subscribers, man. God almighty, that's wild. It's been a long time ago, especially on that.
They
That was
got the slide toppers on. They got the washer and dryer put in.
I mean, this is my
They
buddy.
got the rear view camera put on. They just have to wait on the TPMS. And
This is when they were
they
RV,
broke the license plate holder.
stuff like that.
I guess Detail did is what they're trying to blame it on. But
Oh, you have to tell them the best part.
you got to clue me in.
Well, my hair looks horrible. Sorry, I was running. So the best part is the detail crew decided to armor all the entire garage floor.
Had a lot of fun on these live
streams. Go get her grade card in the morning from 9 to 11.
Nobody was talking to me right here. Tell me something about my kid and I have to go get a grade card or something. Evil Rick.
A Ram.
About something interesting.
God, that was a long time.
My stickers on some is
500 subscribers back then.
This is
That was
and
a
it was
lot.
pointed out to me as well because I wasn't really.
Oh, there's Dan. Look,
I just wish they'd quit playing the whole identity politics, kind of like what
wish
Ray
they'd-
Realty was talking about.
I wish they'd
Double
all
barrel.
quit playing
Yeah.
double barrel.
You got
No.
that at the
Well,
prison.
at the prison distillery.
Yeah, how is it?
It's good. I like
Is
it.
it? Okay. I was wondering.
The double barrel.
I never drank it.
I'm not a drinker,
Yeah,
so I
it's
never
good.
really drink
I
that,
was
that alcohol. Let's see this. I remind you, I did delete like 1,000 live streams off my show. I had thousands of them, guys. Thousands.
Stream is live. Hello.
Welcome back. What's going on, everybody? Monday night is all. What is going on?
Yeah, I
with
used to
everybody
do
in the side
Monday
chat.
night.
We've got, let's see
I
who's
was
in here. PA
trying to-
Biker,
Yeah, the
first
good
one in here. Hello,
Yeah.
Doc Harley,
As they say.
XAM Biker. What's up,
Yeah,
buddy?
man. I mean, I did every
Let's see.
Monday
We got
night.
the Frogman, Frogzilla.
I don't understand.
We have,
They don't get it.
Wilkie. Hey, buddy.
People
It's
think
been a
I'm-
minute.
no.
I know you've been working and
Good,
stuff.
It's the
So,
only channel I've got.
how's
And I was
everybody
doing
doing tonight? Evil
Been doing this
Rick,
for a long
how's it
time.
going, buddy? Good to see
Evil
you
Rick
too.
was always there.
XAN,
If you
Chris
hear
Fingers,
me,
what's up, man?
Is that video?
Lone Cowboy Adventures.
What's up,
Always
Rick? How you
showing
doing?
the support.
Rick
Slim
was
Jim,
always-
what's
now,
up, buddy?
He's always.
So yes, as you sing the title,
I will
Smoke
say-
Out 23, go with.
I'll say right here, when Evil can be here, he's here. That's why he's a moderator, guys. If you're listening in, Evil Rick is a friend. I've met this guy. I've camped with this guy. He's a great guy. But when he can be here, he's here. And as you heard me in the video saying hi to him, this has been years ago. Like, you can make friends on the internet. You can make real friends in real life. I do. So when people say internet's fake and you know no one's real, yes, there's a lot of fake shit. There's a lot of fake people, but also there's a lot of real people. It depends on what community you're in. If you're in a community, say, debating or dramas or like building and stuff, you may never meet someone in those communities that you can relate to and actually get along with or whatever. Now, I ain't saying you can't, because I believe you can. I've met a few people that I think, man, I can meet these guys or girls in real life and I'd be friends with them. But I promise you, the motorcycle community is something different. The motorcycle community brings people together, and that's why you can make friends in real life from the motorcycle community, because these people are from the motorcycle community.
Plan. Well, I've got to tell you, I think
Here,
it all went.
East the road. He's actually in his RV. Him and his wife lived in this big ass RV traveling while she was getting her degrees. She's a doctor now. He worked. They actually sold it. Finally, I think they sold it. I know they bought him a place and all that. I'm not going to say where because it's not my business to say. But yeah,
Pretty good because I didn't set no plan. So,
Yeah, we're doing a Monday night stream.
I mean, they literally had bands pretty much all the time playing up until.
Look at the suntan. I had a
midnight, 1
suntan
o'clock.
right there. My face was.
and the biggest band there was Drowning Pool Friday night. So,
Yeah, Drowning Pool.
if anybody knows who they are,
Chris and Heather put on a fabulous.
We're talking
show.
about Smokeout.
Like, you couldn't.
We went to Smokeout Rally in North Carolina. This was 2023 or 22. The year me and Thumper and all of us went. The first year I went 2 years in a row or 3. I think this was the first year I went. I think it was 21 or 22,
Want anything more?
maybe 22.
I was trying to think about that this morning. Like if they were to ask, and I think they did.
In the
yeah,
ring.
and that they wasn't bad. They worked great.
Like I said,
of course, I got me a T-shirt and my
Oh, I
wife a
just
T-shirt.
shared
Stuff
a few
like
things. I just wanted to show you guys this old channel of mine. I would suggest not subscribe to it. YouTube has it. I can't get it back. I've played with them for a year to give me back this channel. They will not give it back to me. So it sucks because I have a lot of content on that channel. I really, really miss having that content. Chris and Heather. Yeah. Cycle Source. Yeah. Yeah. Great people, really good people. Some of the kindest, nicest people there is. And you don't get to just sit and hang out with these people. Like when you're running an event, they run an event. I mean, you'll see them and they'll say hi on the passing through. here's the thing about Chris and Heather. When you run, or anyone for that matter, when you're actually running and hosting and putting on a rally, dude, you don't sit down. You don't get breaks. You don't have time to just stop and talk to people. You've got things scheduled you're either in control of or somebody else is. You're either, you're always on the run and on the go to make sure everything's taken care of or something's being done. It's tough. People think it's easy just to go put something on and an event and stuff. It's not. It's really not. It's a tough thing to do. Like I said, I think that's one of the hardest things there is. People don't understand when you go and put on an event. Let's see. Let's see right here. Yeah, we're just out riding around here. I'm on my phone here. Let's see here. Just out riding in the country. Yeah, road to this mountaintop. Let's see. I was trying to find a certain video. That's what I was trying to do. Let's go back down. Let's go down and find us a video here. Let's see. This is. Yeah, we can get that smoke out. Let's see. This is Daytona Beach. This is Bike Tour Fest. Bike Tour Fest, I believe. Look at that handsome guy with the tent. My beard looks good. I got to try that. Oh, it was hot. It was so fucking hot that year. It was actually October. Yeah, it was scorching. You got a motor blowing, too. It was really, really hot. That's a buddy of mine. My brother is just my brother is the guy on the right. You can see how he's on. That's my real brother. This guy here, all headed guy, golf man. This is us going to. I think this was us going to the beach area. To Daytona. Oh, we're in Daytona. I think we're close to the Speedway here. My voice is breaking up a little. Probably because of that. Can you hear me? It's probably the weather, or it's this video, probably. Here we're in Daytona. We're headed over to the Strip. This is my brother in the white T-shirt, and the bald-headed guy in front of me is a friend of mine from my hometown. My wife is on the back with me. We're headed, I think, over to the bridge. I think we were headed to the Strip, actually. I believe this is 2020 or 2021 Biketoberfest. That's because I didn't hear. You hear me talking? I'm talking to my wife. She's behind me. We're talking about Memphis. Sweet, I live there. I live in Memphis. This was the my GoPro 8, the one that got stolen off the bike. I got robbed when I was down there. Somebody stole my bag. My wallet, because I never trust it. We're trying to get to the beach. I think we're to the area. Yeah, we're gonna ride and see where we're going here. See, I think this is downtown. Let's see where we're at here. Bridge, okay. All right, so we're fixing to hit the bridge there. I thought that was the one going over the bridge, to tell you the truth. Let's see. Let's see where it's at. Let's see. This is some backwoods riding. There's that one. Let's see. Maybe it's this. That's walking across. I thought there was one going across the bridge. That's a 3-minute video. That's a 4-minute walking. Let's see. Let's just watch that one. Let's see which one this one is. We might have been. No, we were going to the bridge. This is the raceway one. The raceway. We're taking 5 minutes. Yeah, it's probably interfering with it, with the motorcycle, with all the video.
We are here at Oktoberfest. Yeah. This is what you call fun time, baby. Does the love jug.
Yeah, I met Adam a couple. I've met him.
That's sharp, even though it's lime green.
What I'm saying is I met Amsol Adam. He's a really great dude. I've met him about 3 or 4 times. Nice looking bike. When you run. Let's see here. We're.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, look. We're on the
our Daytona 500 in 2022. Tickets are Daytona 500.
He just lives right over there. He said, North Carolina, South Carolina, right there on the line. He said, well, where you at in Kansas City? I said, Jamestown. Well, that'd be cool. Get your picture in front of.
Let's see what. Well, here, let's see.
So.
No, it's not telling what year. Damn it.
Greetings from Daytona.
Oh, that's my wife. Oh, sorry, let's get out of there. Don't want to show her. I didn't want you guys to see her. Okay. Let's get out of there. Oh. No, that's not my wife. That's the workers, guys. That's the actual people that.
What is it, a giveaway? What is that, a giveaway?
Oh, there she was. Yeah, we don't want to show her.
Oh, it's getting hot, ain't it? It's going to be 90 or more. He's got his bike in here on the lift.
Yeah, his brother was getting something done to his bike. I was trying to find the one where I drove. We rode across the over. There was one I had. Let's see. No, I may have had to delete it or put it on private because I think I got in trouble for it because I showed something I wasn't supposed to show. I think that's what it was. I think I showed something I wasn't supposed to show or something like that.
Welcome back to my channel, Craig Motor Life.
Showed
Please hit like and
something I wasn't
subscribe.
supposed to show.
We're at Daytona.
And I think I had to. I think I had. That's my wife right there. Right there. Oh, you missed her. Okay. There. A little bitty. There she is. Okay. Hey, like I said, it is. I had fun. I always have fun at the rallies. Yeah, the vendor hall. Yeah. Didn't I see one of those? Yeah, it's not. I don't know. Those vendor halls are weird. I feel like I'm too big for them. You know, like I'm serious. Like I'm so tall. Like seriously, like I'm so damn tall. I just feel like I'm too tall for one of those. I've been up close to them many times. I've never sit in one. I didn't want to sit in one because I felt like maybe I was either too big or I'd like it. To me, it feels like they're evil. I'll tell you the truth. They're too low to the ground for me. Even those what's those 3-wheel things called? Not a spider, but the douchebag rides. Now, the things that should not be at the motorcycle rally, the slingshots. I can't stand the slingshots at a rally, but I tell you what, I would love to really. I don't like them because they're close to the ground. Before the vendor hall, the 3-wheeled cart, yeah, the slingshots. I would like to actually have one up here in the mountains where I live. I would love to drive one around the mountains where I live because there's so many mountains and it's awesome. But would I want to ride in one in the city and around other things like that? No, because it sits so low to the ground. And not even about the motorcycle rally. I wouldn't want to be in the city in one of those because if a car was to hit you, they're going to run right over you. I mean, you're so low to the ground. I don't like being low to the ground. I don't want to be in a vehicle where I'm low to the ground. Bottom line, I want to be able to ride where, you know, I'm sitting up like in my truck. So that's me though. But I would like to try one up here in the mountains just to ride around and see how it does in the curves and stuff like that. So I think that'd be interesting to do it, you know, up in and ride it in the mountains. The curves would be all right. Follow the spiral around, yeah, West Virginia. Oh, I'd say it was. I'd say a lot of people like those spiders, man. A lot of people that are, you know, more handicapped, disabled, or just don't have the confidence of holding up a bike, a 2-wheeler. They swear by them. Purple on 3s. She loves that thing. She swears by it, man. And she's been riding it so long, you know. I mean, you know who I'm talking about, don't you? Purple on 3s. She's been riding that thing forever. And like I said, I think that, let's see here, go to images. Now, easier to start than my trike. Yeah, you know, purple. Okay. Trying to find the other bike. Oh, snap. Damn. I was looking for a certain picture. There it is. Okay, let's see if we can open it up. Yeah, there's the bikes. Better steering than your trike? Yeah, there they are. So we love to ride, if you can't tell. Let's see here. There was something else I was looking for, but it didn't take me to that. Oh, that's a wild picture. That's a wild picture. Here, I'll show you a good picture. Look there. Pee Wee Herman. Oh, shit, that was funny. That's messed up, ain't it? That is crazy, 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 crazy. That's a crazy, crazy, crazy. Here, give me all your money. Give me all your money. That's so funny. Here's one of the best quotes ever. Just smiles at us all. All you can do is smile back. All a man can do. Marcus Aurelius. Yes. Here's the Madani of New York, Mayor Mahoney. Mayor Madani. There. That's what I look like, if anybody's wondering. That's the cartoon version. Pretty close. Pretty close, pretty close, pretty close.
Do now is get focused and stop pointing fingers. You're a problem. You're a real problem.
Oh, Lord, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, yeah, you're a problem. You're a problem. Let's go through some music. No, I don't know that one. Sitting on the porch in the trailer park, slanging that crack. Don't go far. This is the music they give you. StreamYard gives you. Let's see what it says. More music. They don't give you much. What the hell? There ain't nothing in here to do. Okay, only upload music you have made or you are authorized to use. Really? That's crazy. So you don't get no more than that. That's all they give you is these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little things of music. That ain't even music. I wouldn't even call that music. How do you call that music? You have to upload the music. I don't even know where to upload music from. I guess you have to create AI music or some shit. I guess, you'd have to create AI music or something. I don't even know how to create AI music. It's not my thing. I don't get into the AI. I would like to have some good songs created for an intro and stuff. I think it would be all right. Okay. If you gave me, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, it's called elevator music. No shit. Yeah, it's like, why would they even give you that music to play? Like seriously, why would they even give you that music? I mean, it doesn't make sense. Here, we're gonna give you this music. I mean, that ain't even music. You can't even say that's music. I mean, honestly, like, I guess I need to start looking into some kind of AI music to create. Or I could just pay somebody that does it. I'd be willing to pay for music for an intro and an outro. I could take the time to sit and figure it out myself. I think a lot of people use that. What is that? Suno or whatever? Suno or I don't know. Or some shit like that, I think, Rick. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what the AI program music is. Let's see. What is the AI music player where you type in a few songs or a few words and it creates a song for you, and you can either do it country or rock or pop or rap. Someone's like, yeah, it's free, or you can pay $30 a month to license your music. I think I would do that though. I would probably pay the $30 a month to copyright my music, or where I could have it where I could copyright people. I don't copyright anybody. I've never hit anybody with a copyright. I've never done that. Like, it's always telling me, like, I can go to my studios and it says there's tons of people that's used my content, shared my content. I never do that. That's a no-no. You don't copyright somebody, especially if there's somebody really small channel, because they're just trying to get started. Honestly, guys, I don't believe in copyrighting people. If somebody copyrights me, it's because they just don't understand, they're ignorant, in my opinion. I've never copyrighted anybody. But when it comes to the music, I wouldn't copyright anyone. I'd just like to have it to where it's mine. And I don't think it will ever be yours, because AI programs, you probably have to sign something where it's their actual music, it's not your music anyways, because they're the ones creating it. So I don't know, maybe I'll look into that elevator music. Slow, yeah, so you don't yeah, hanging on a steel cable. I've been locked since 1950. Yeah, no shit. I need to talk to one of those guys that do that AI music, figure out which one they use. I think you can get so many free, or so much something free. I don't know. I need to look it up, research it, see which one is the best that people use for the AI music for YouTube. And then I can write my own song, I think you just have to write 2 or 3 words or something, and they'll write a song. I don't know. Write a sentence out, and they will write you a song out. Maybe I can do something towards something like my outlaw, kind of political outlaw, hot, culture views or something, hot topic, or I don't know. I'm just thinking in my head what could I put into a song that it would make it stand out. You know, something that would be good enough to be an intro, or maybe an outro or something. Maybe put a video to it. That's what I'd like to do. Be able to add a cool ass video. First, I got to get my monetization back. I got to get some more watch hours. If I can get that back, I really will be rolling then. At least if I can get my live streams monetized again. Fuck monetizing my shorts and all that shit again, because you get hit so easy on shorts and your videos. You don't really make a lot anyways. Well, I was making like $1,500 a week on my shorts. And then they kept the last $1,500 I made. But they hit me on the shorts. So that's where I got hit at, on my shorts. I think I'm going to take an evening ride, man. It's drying up. Sun's been out for a while. Going to work? Got to be there at 2? The kiddo walked by. Yeah, I think I might just do that. I don't know if the kids are gone. One's going to work. The other one's fixing to leave for work. I don't know yet. Just depends. The sun's kind of fading in and out. I know that summer this year's going by so quick. It's fucking almost August. What the hell? Where did everything go, guys? Where did time go? Where did the time go? Like, it was just fucking cold, man. I was sick of this ice and this cold ass weather. Love you. Have a good work day or night. Be careful. I mean, seriously, where did it go? Where did all this go? Where in the hell did this week, where did this year, this month has flew by? Like, it's fixing to be August. September, October. We'll have at least, August will be hot as shit. We'll have September, October, good riding weather. November was riding weather. November, a year before last. Yeah, way too fast. The year before last, I rode all the way up to almost December the 1st. I mean, it was nice up in November, you know. But this past year, it was cold and messy, and it seemed like winter drug out forever, and ice and all that shit this year hit real hard. And now it seems like we're fixing to just be right into fall. Like, where in the hell did summer go? Well, I can tell you, for me, it's been wet. It's been a lot of rain here for the summer, you know. People don't understand that time is going so quick when you get old, or when you get older, you know. I don't know. I think a lot of people don't understand. Like, when I get into politics, it seems like time goes in a different way when you're into politics, and it's like it's like people are like, how do you do that? You're always worried and stressed out over politics. I don't get worried and stressed out over politics, because I know both sides are horse shit. I know that it's all propaganda on the news. If you can't see reality, if you can't separate the propaganda and the fake news from reality, you are in trouble. You will sit and stress and worry about politics and politicians and all that shit. I don't do that. I don't sit and worry about that shit. I love politics. I love digging into it. I love learning it. I love learning about it. I love to talk about it, but I don't let it get to me. I don't let it control my life. You rode January 1st a few years back when something was like, yeah. Well, I've got heated gear. I've got a whole heated gear outfit. It helps. I got the heated gloves, heated jacket, heated pants. I don't have heated socks and stuff. I would like to get those. But I learned a long time ago, when I'm riding in the ice ass cold, I didn't like it. Even though with the heated gear, Rick, it works great, but damn, I still layered up. I still, you know, I have a full face helmet, but I had a neck thing on, you know, a face mask that come down over my neck. I was still, certain parts of me was still cold. Because let me tell you something, even with heated gloves, I got some heated gloves. And if you don't keep those things, mine anyways, could have been better. I need to get me a pair that plugs into my jacket. I've got the jacket where I can plug in the gloves and the pants and all that, but I don't have those gloves. The gloves I have are battery operated and they last for a long time. The only problem is if your hands get cold, if you take your gloves off or if you turn the heat down and your hands get cold, it takes a while to warm your hands back up, especially when I was coming back from Daytona a couple of years back. Man, when I hit Tennessee mountains or Sea Rock City or Chattanooga, the temperature drops. Man, I bet I had to stop and put my heated gear all back on and everything and turn my gloves. My hands was already cold. I had to put my heated gloves on. I bet I was, and I didn't get home till like fucking 10, 11 o'clock that night. It was dark. It was ice. I rode in the dark forever and ever for at least 3 hours, 4 hours in the dark. And let me tell you, it was so cold. I bet it was 35 degrees or 30 degrees. It was ice cold, but I did it. I wasn't going to stop. I had heated gear. Now, you know, remind you, my body was warm, you know, my legs, the only thing was cold was my feet, which I had my leather boots on. I didn't have heated, I had wool socks, so they helped a lot, but I didn't have heated socks. And, I had, let's see, I was taking some of those. I got the slip-on boots, the Ariat boots I wear when I ride a lot. What I do is take those boot warmers, you know, those little hand warmers and stuff. I'd open them up and break them up, and I'd drop a couple down in my boot, you know, and it would just kind of put off heat inside there. The thing about my heated jacket is it gets so warm, like you have to wear a long sleeve. You have to wear like a long john or a thin long sleeve, because if you wear a short sleeve t-shirt and you wear that heated jacket, it will burn your arms. You will have actual burn marks on your arms. It's so good. So I never recommend someone wearing a heated jacket or heated pants without some kind of protection underneath, some kind of long johns or something, you know, jogging pants or something underneath your pants or like if you're going to wear a heated jacket, what I would do was, you know, growing up in the 80s and 90s, early 90s as a teenager, I was grunge. I would wear a long john shirt and then a t-shirt over it. And if it was real cold, I'd put a hoodie and then put my jacket on, or put my heated jacket on, put a hoodie over it or a jacket over it. So what I'd done, I wore when I was last year in the cold, or any year, I will wear a white long john or a black long john shirt. I'll put a plain t-shirt on. I'll put my heated jacket on, and then I will put a hoodie over it or a jacket over it, a leather jacket or a leather vest or something that's going to keep the wind off me better. That's the main thing you need to do, is to block the wind. The wind will get you. Wear a leather jacket or something that's like material wise, what's that other material they come out with? It's like a Kevlar or something. It stops the wind. It's really good. It's like Kevlar or something. I'm telling you right now, put your long john on, t-shirt, put your heated liner on, your jacket liner, put your jacket over it, and you're golden. Like, there's times though, Rick, I won't even put my heated pants on. Like, I will just put my blue jeans on, throw some, like either I'll put long johns on and put my blue jeans on and go, and then just do the heated inliner jacket and the gloves. Or a lot of times, if I'm going somewhere and I don't really, it's going to warm up. Like, I won't even put the pants on, the heated liner pants on. I will just put chaps over, you know, I'll wear the long john pants. Then I'll put blue jeans on, my Levi's, and then I'll put chaps on. And people are like, oh, chaps look funny. They're sissy. You're gay for chaps. Shit. By God, you get out here in 35, 40 degree weather, those chaps will save your life. Those chaps will keep every bit of that cold ass air off of your legs, The only thing is, if you wear chaps, your crotch, like the ones I wear, is they're not pants. They're not leather pants. They just go around so your crotch and your pants is still exposed in your butt. So the thing is, when you wear those, you better have some, something to protect you growing and all that, because it's still cold, But I'm telling you, you ride in 35, 40 degree weather and the wind chill's 15. Oh, you better get ready. You're going to have some time of your life. You're going to be in some shit. Yeah, when they're opening their mouth, when their mouth is moving. I don't know, is it insert? Pretty good now. Yeah. Down to about 40 degrees. Yeah. I can tell you though, man, I don't really ride like constantly in the cold though. Like I will ride unless I have to. I will only ride just a few times if it gets down below 40. If it's around 40 or so, I don't ride that much anymore. Where I'm older, I will not take off on a trip unless I'm going out of town on a big trip, like headed to Florida or something. That's the only way now I will actually ride in the cold to get to the warmth. I'm not just going to get out and ride around in 35, 40 degree weather anymore. 45 degree, I'm not doing it. I'm not. I'm going to wait till fair weather, 50, 55. I can do that all day. I can throw on some heated gear, some long johns. I'll ride in 50, 55, 60 degree weather. Anymore, like I said, I've done it once in 35 degrees or 30, 35. The wind temp was so ice cold, it was ridiculous. And I was on my way home from Daytona. Like I said, I had to. I didn't have a choice. So I pushed through it. I did it. I'll never do that again when it's down to 30 degrees like that. Especially when you're coming up through Georgia and then you hit those mountains in Tennessee and you're going up those mountains and shit, and it just drops down to nothing. Thank God I had a full face helmet. If I wouldn't have had a full face helmet, though, man, I'd have been in some real shit. Which I knew to take a full face because I was going to be on the interstate going about 16 hours all the way down to Daytona. Riding to Daytona, I wasn't going to go without my full face. That's one thing I definitely will do. My half shells are good helmets. They're DOT approved. I got some that's not, of course. But if I'm going to be on the interstate running 90 mile an hour, I'm wearing my full face helmet. That's all it is. That's my choice. It's, I know there's nothing scared about it. I do not want to be a marshmallow in a bed for the rest of my life or get killed. I want to protect my head. So I would suggest that. That's just me. I recommend a full face, especially when you're traveling. Now, yes, it got hot, but soon, like I said, though, as soon as we hit Florida line, I took my helmet off, or no, we hit it at nighttime, so I didn't take it off until there. But when we got there, I took my helmet off. I never wore my helmet again while I was there until I left to come home. I never once wore my helmet after I got in, after that next morning when I woke up and we went to the bike rally and all that. I never once put my helmet on. It was just long sleeve. Yeah. Long johns. Yeah. Long johns are the best. Long johns are the best. Well, even with my fairing and my windshield, it blocks a lot, and I've got the hand guards and all that. It still doesn't help. You still get fucking cold. I don't care what anybody says. You still get ice cold. I don't care what anybody can say. They're tough and this and that. I don't give a shit what people say. If you're riding in 30 degree weather, you're going to be cold unless you got full fucking heated gear from head to toe. Most people will have the socks and plugged in through the pants, and then the jacket liner and all that stuff plugged in, and it works. Now it'll keep you warm, but like I said, the only way I'm doing that anymore is if I'm traveling and I have to do it. If it's a have to, I really would like to get me a new helmet, something lighter than what I got. I need to get me a carbon fiber, but damn, I don't have that. That's some expensive shit, You don't like wearing the skid lid? You hate wearing a skid lid? The half shell? I love the half shell. especially the well, I've got two of them that's not DOT. I'm not gonna lie, I've worn them many times. I shouldn't, but I've got like three other helmets that are DOT approved. That's light. That's half shell helmets. They're good to have. I just hate wearing a full face, especially locally here. And I'm in the mountains, and when I wear a full face, to me, it blocks my vision to my left and my right. It's like I have to turn. And like when I have my half shell on, I can look down at my lap and my legs. I can see my bike. I can hear everything with my bike, with my motor. I can hear if something was to go wrong. You know what I mean? Like I can see everything. I've got more vision, and I know that's not an excuse, but you know, a full face will save your life quicker, of course. But like I said, for me, I have less vision, and my helmet is a modular, so, and I'm not going to ride at any fast pace with it up though. So, um, your wind fairing covers a lot of air, hands on the most. Yeah. Well, like I said, I have the hand guards. I have the heavy duty, not the plastic ones. I have the metal ones, the original metal hand guards, and they work. They just don't work proper. Like truthfully, they don't work a lot. Like they work good if you got gloves on and stuff. Like they will help, but it's like a 10% help. You know what I mean? It ain't like, oh, this helps. People will get on and do YouTube channels and a video and say, oh, these stop the wind from hitting you. Yes, they will stop a rock from coming up and hitting your hand, 90% of the time. But I promise you, 90% of the time, it's not 90% of wind that stop it. You still get the wind. It's not a complete blocker. So when people do that, that kills me, dude. That pisses me off so bad when they say these hand guards will keep your hands from getting any wind. Bullshit. You still feel wind. Now, they help if you have gloves on. I don't like wearing gloves. I'll be honest with you. If it's not the stealth gloves, like the real tight gloves and thin, I don't wear big leather gloves unless it was cold or something like that. I've got some Indie Ridge gloves. They work great. I've got some new riding gloves that's got the plastic knuckles and the fingers in them that they're great for keeping the wind, the rocks off your hands. They're really good. Yeah, ride with the speed limit. Yeah. Well, like I said, I just don't think that oh, you're modular. Yeah. I like the modular better than the regular helmet. And I'll tell you, and that's because when I stop, I like to smoke a cigarette. I like to get me something to drink. Yeah, I mean, I do not want to have to take my helmet off. You have 5 helmets, 3 full face, 2 modular. Okay. Yeah, I love the modulars, man. They're awesome. I wear it. I don't wear it around here a lot. I should, but I don't. I'll wear it, but not every time. To be honest with you, especially if I'm just going locally here in the mountains. Now, if I go and I know I'm going at least an hour or so away, I'll put it on because people are ignorant, man. Or if an animal pulls out in front of me, a squirrel runs out, or a possum or something, that shit lay a bike down, or some asshole's mowing the grass, throwing it on the street. That'll lay your bike down quick. You know that. Yeah, your windscreen's big though, ain't it? I think you got like a something off like a F-16 fighter jet windscreen or something. I mean, you got to think though, man. Let's see. The new ones look good though, Rick. Them new ones, the new Hondas. I've only rode the Honda dirt bikes. I've never rode an actual Honda motorcycle. To be honest with you, look here. You got the Cruiser, the 2023 Honda motorcycle lineup. Okay. New and used motorcycles for sale. You got, I've never rode one of these bigger bikes, the Hondas. I rode the dirt bikes back in the day. I had a Honda 100 4-stroke 86 model, I believe it was. I'm gonna be honest. You know me, I'm a Harley guy, but I like the dirt bikes. I don't care. I will ride whatever. You know, it doesn't matter. Harley Davidson motorcycle. Okay, let's see. Harley Davidson. Let's see what's new here. Let's see. I can hear them already. Can you see that? Is it not even showing the bikes? Okay, let's see. Share this instead. Okay, let's see. The Cruisers we have. Let's see what the lineup is. Are these the new 2026 or 27, 26? Yeah, you can only pay $231 down. Yeah, that's horse shit. Yeah, these fuckers are outrageous. The Deadwood, that looks nice. Have you seen that? 17.9. Huh. This is Knox 914. Okay, let's see. Huh. That's not a bad looking Softail, is it? That's the Deadwood. So this is a 2026 Deadwood starting at $17,999. Monthly payments $278. I like the all black. That is a nice. That's awesome, dude. That looks good. The trim, you got color, you got, you know, that's not a bad looking bike. To be honest with you, you've got the Super Glide. They've come back out with this. This color is awesome. The Super Glide original colors. $15.99. That's not bad. Let's see. You have the you got the Heritage Classic, you got the Lowrider S, you got the Fat Boy, which I like the Fat Boy, but I'm not just that Lowrider ST. I'm not really that big of a fan of the STs. I'm not really a fan of the new breakouts. Here's the touring bikes right here. This is what I like right here. I like the touring bikes, the Road Glides and Street Glide. You got the Street Glide starting at $24.99, which we all know that's horse shit, because when you go up here to the Harley store or the motorcycle shop store, they're like 32. Yeah, they're not no 25,000. They're full of shit. And the Road Glide, why is it an extra 1,000 for the different fairing? It's the same fucking bike, just a different fairing. That's all. Same fucking rim, same motor, same everything. You got black trim or you got chrome. See up here, Street Glide Limited, 32. Starting out at $32.9. Now, if you want a plain Road Glide, basic Road Glide with chrome, you know, $25.99. Or I like this. I like the Street Glide. I don't know. I like the fairing. I do. I like that new fairing. I got the older fairing. I like the black trim. That's a 117 motor. About time they're putting them in all standard bikes, I believe, because they know you're going to go spend money. First thing I would do is upgrade the seat, suspension, handlebars, exhaust, and the air tank. Do a tuner on it. That's what I would do. The first thing I would do is probably change the seat, and then I'd work on the suspension or the handlebars. Because see, here's the thing: a seat's $1,000. Handlebars is another $1,000. Suspension's about $2,000 to $3,000, if not more. And to do a stage 2, which is a new air intake and 2-into-1 exhaust, you're going to spend about $3,000 if you get a good one. Then you're going to spend another $500 just to get somebody to tune it, or if you just buy a tuner, you're going to spend between $300 and $500, if not more, for a tuner. So everything's outrageous. It's all expensive, man. It's all expensive. You was looking? Yeah, I don't have any pictures of the new track. 05, okay. I'll look that up. Okay. But the thing is, though, like, let's see, you got the Road Glide Limited. It's starting at 32. Yeah, let's see. You got the CVO Street Glide ST, 44, now almost 50K. You got the CVO Road Glide ST in the color of the one they did. That's starting at 45. 45. Whew, that's a pretty penny. This is the one Monkey bought right here. This orange CVO Street Glide. He has that one, $49.99. God almighty, that's insane. That's the one he's got, Professional Monkey. It's a good looking bike. Don't get me wrong. I think it's beautiful. But fucking 45 grand plus all the other add-ons and shit, 50K for that? I don't think so. I'm sorry. I wouldn't do it. I don't care if it is a CVO. It's got the 121 motor. That's why. That's the only really upgrade is the 121 motor and the paint job. What's different? What is different from this to the regular one besides the paint job and the motor goes from a 117 to a 121? That's insane. I love this color. I do. I love this race, the CVO, the racing color, the red going into the black with the carbon fiber. Yes. See, I like that. The carbon fiber shit, the front carbon fiber wheel, the touches of the carbon. But truthfully, I like the orange and black one there, but I love this color right here. This is based right here, man. This is a fucking badass. It almost looks like a purplish, you know what I mean? Like it's a, I don't know. It almost looks black from a certain way. And then you go into I don't know what, it's like it mixes. You got the carbon fiber on the seat there and on the dashboard. You got the carbon fiber tips on the exhaust, which those would be pulled off. Not immediately, but the first thing I would do is, like I said, I don't like the CVO seat. I've actually sat on one. They suck. You'd think as much as this is, they would actually put a seat in there worth sitting on. I can tell you, I know a few people that have the CVOs and they pull those seats off and put another seat on, aftermarket seat. I love that bike. I love the color. I love everything about it. It looks good. The handlebars actually look better being stock like that. I just don't like that they're like what, 10 inches, 12 inches. Like I need some that's at least 14. To be honest with you, I'm a tall dude, so I don't know. And then you got down here, you got the sport bikes, the Sportster S, the Nightster Special, which is ugly as fuck. I think my Nightster, it was the best Nightster they ever made. This Nightster over here comes close to it, but it's not that close. The motor is a Rev motor. It's not like the original like that. That's the Nightster. I just didn't like it. And then you got the Nightster Special. Like, what's the special about it? It's water cooled because the Rev motor and all that. That is ugly. You see that? You see that? Now here's my Nightster. There's the original. That's the original Nightster. That's a badass bike right there. That's the 1200. That's a badass bike. And then you got to think, then that, okay? And then to that. That's ugly. I'm sorry. My bike looks a lot better than that one or the other Nightster. I don't like that. I think the motor would be good. Here's the trikes. They're nice, man. They're fucking badass. The Road Glide 3. I think TJ or Pro Monkey, his dad got a new, he got this in here, I think, the Road Glide 3, if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty freaking nice. It's beautiful. I think he got the black accent and all that. It looks good. I think he's pretty happy with it, too. Monkey's already done a few things to it. I like that color. I do. I like that color. That's a good looking color right there. Look at that. That's what you need, Rick, right there. That is sharp. 121. Yeah, man. That's awesome right there, dude. Man can travel far on that. I mean, you got to think that's starting out at 55 grand. This Road Glide 3 is 35. And then we got these adventure bikes, which I love. I love the Pan America. Here's the 1250 Limited. It starts out at almost 30K, 26. Here's a plain one for $19.99. I like them. I love the Pan America bikes. They're pretty neat. But all in all, my dream bike would be a Road Glide. Maybe not the CVO, but an ST, the Road Glide ST, or just a Road Glide or a Street Glide. A new Road Glide or Street Glide would be that would be one of my dream bikes. Is the Road Glide, a new Road Glide or Street Glide. I'll be honest with you, that would be a dream. Yeah, seat bars, suspension, tail lights, yeah, headlights, yep, etc. Oh yeah, they're going to cost you. Yeah, exactly, every bit of it. It's got the wrong name on the tank. Oh yeah, yep. But like I said, I think it's awesome. The Road Glide or Street Glide new, yeah, I would love the 117. I think is plenty motor. I know a lot of people want to do stage 2 and build their motors. That's fine. If you want to do that, that's your business. I think just doing a stage 2, just change the, put some new exhaust and an air take, get you a tune it and get it tuned. Or you could put some slip-ons on. I don't even think I'd do the slip. I'd want the whole 2-in-1. I'd want to go with the whole 2-in-1 and do the air intake, put a new air intake, 2-in-1, get it tuned. And other than changing the bars and the suspension and the seat and the lights, like you said, I don't need to touch the motor or anything else. I don't need to touch anything else. I just want to ride it. I would just want to ride it and say to hell with it. And that would be it. I wouldn't want to. I mean, truthfully, there's no reason to do that. There's no reason for me anyways. There would be no reason. Why has an error occurred? See, that's stupid. That shit pisses me off every time. Did you see what that just did? Huh. What did that do? Let's see if that fixes my camera. That's not even fixing my camera, man. What the hell? That's crazy. Why is my camera off? Okay. An error occurred while loading the color filter effect. Try refreshing the page or restarting your device. Yeah, sure. Did you see what that did? That's crazy. I'm not going to mess up my live stream. Yeah, it messed me up. It's going to, look at that. There's nothing there, man. It's saying it. Oh, that's crazy, dude. That is insane. It said it made a mistake. The colors or something messed it up. Surfer guy, yeah. Yeah, it's on there. Yeah, I'm on there. I'm on there now. But like my camera ain't even working now. It's showing it's working. It's just showing a blank screen though. See? There's a blank blob. Huh. That's weird. That's crazy. That doesn't make sense. It said it messed it up. So I don't know. It said to restart it. So that's all right. I'm fixing to end it anyways. I'm almost at 2 hours and 30 minutes. So it's cool. Muted. Okay. It's ended up.